Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Shri Radhe Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Jai Shri Radha Madhava ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Srila Gurudeva ki, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki, Nitai Go Premanandi. Om Agnati Mirandasya Gananjana Shalakaya Chakshun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Svayam Rupa Karamayam Vedantitas Padantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gorange Dade Brindavanishvare Vrishabhanusure Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Panchakalpatarupyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Shivasari Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So thank you for being here for this evening's Bhagavad Gita class in English. We'll be reading from chapter 10, text 35. Brihatsama tata samnam Gayatri chandasam aham Masanam magasya shoham Ritunam kusumakara Brihatsama tata samnam Gayatri chandasam aham Masanam magasya shoham Ritunam kusumakara. Please repeat. Brihatsama tata samnam Gayatri Chandasam Aham Ritumam Kushumakara Brihatama Tatasamnam Gayatri Chandasam Aham Masanam Magasishoham Ritunam Kusumakara Mataji Dvitama Tatasamnam Gayatri Chandasam Aham Masanam Magashishoham Ritunam Kusumakara Matajis Brihatsama Tatasamnam Gayatri Chandasam Aham Masanam Magasishoham Ritunam Kusumakara Brihatsama Tatasamnam Gayatri Chandasandaham Makasam Magasishoham Ritunam Kusumakara Brihatsama, the Brihatsama. Tata, also, Samnam of the Sama Veda songs. Gayatri, the Gayatri hymns. Chandasam, of all poetry. Aham, I am. Masanam, of months. Margashirsha, the months of November, December. Aham, I am. Ritunam, of all seasons. Kusuma Akara, spring. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Of the hymns in the Sama Veda, I am the Brihatsama, and of poetry I am the Gayatri. Of months I'm Margashirsha, November, December, and of seasons I'm flower-bearing spring. Please repeat. Of the hymns in the Sama Veda, I'm the Brihatsama, and of poetry I'm the Gayatri. Of months I'm Margashirsha, November, December, and of seasons I'm flower-bearing spring. Purport. It has already been explained by the Lord that amongst all the Vedas, He is the Sama Veda. The Sama Veda is rich with beautiful songs played by the various demigods. One of these songs is the Brihatsama, which has an exquisite melody and is sung at midnight. In Sanskrit, there are definite rules that regulate poetry. Rhyme and meter are not written whimsically, as in much modern poetry. Amongst the regulated poetry, the Gayatri Mantra, which is chanted by the duly qualified Brahmanas, is the most prominent. The Gayatri Mantra is mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam because the Gayatri Mantra is especially meant for God realization. It represents the Supreme Lord. This mantra is meant for spiritually advanced people, and when one attains success in chanting it, he can enter into the transcendental position of the Lord. One must first acquire the qualities of the perfectly situated person, the qualities of goodness according to the laws of material nature, in order to chant the Gayatri Mantra. The Gayatri Mantra is very important in Vedic civilization and is considered to be the sound incarnation of Brahma. Brahma is its initiator, and it is passed down from him in disciplic succession. The month of November, December is considered the best of all months because in India grains are collected from the fields at this time and the people become very happy. Of course, spring is a season universally liked because it is neither too hot nor too cold, and the flowers and trees blossom and flourish. In spring there are also many ceremonies commemorating Krishna's pastimes. Therefore, this is considered to be the most joyful of all seasons, and it is the representative of the Supreme Lord Krishna. Of the hymns in the Samaveda, I'm the Brihad Sama, and of poetry, I'm the Gayatri. Of months, I'm Margashirsha, November, December, and of seasons, I'm flower-bearing spring. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we're continuing to hear some beautiful glorification of Krishna's opulence in the 10th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. So in text 22, Krishna already explained how he is himself the Samaveda, and a portion within the Samaveda is called Brihad Sama. I found, I don't know much about it, actually I don't know anything about it, but Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, he says, Tvam Ridim Hava Mahe. He says this song is originated in the Rig Veda, and it is a beautiful song, as Prabhupada says here, sung by the demigods at midnight. Now Srila Prabhupada, or Krishna, glorifies Gayatri. Prabhupada explains the glories of Gayatri mantra, and he says how it's a regulated poetry. Gayatri here actually means a meter. Like he explains in the purport, there's many rules and regulations for poetry, rhyme, and any such writings, and they're all regulated by a specific meter. But then he does go into explaining some glorification about the Gayatri mantra. He says the Gayatri mantra are for duly qualified brahmanas. The Gayatri is mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam. It represents the Supreme Lord, and it is meant for spiritually advanced people. And it is the sound incarnation of Lord Brahma. In the first canto, first verse, in the purport, Srila Prabhupada speaks something about the Gayatri. Of course, so many glorifications are there, but I just mentioned this one where it is explained in the purport that Srimad Bhagavatam begins with a Gayatri mantra, specifically the word Dimahi. Dimahi comes from the word Dhyayam, meaning it indicates the object